about Use Me. Is it about anyone or anything in particular?
Well, it's a song that I wrote end of last year, and I was trying to move away from guitar as my main writing instrument. I was trying to move more into piano and other instrument styles, and that song was really something that just popped out in one session. The entire song, lyrics, everything. So I don't think it was a song that was consciously directed at anyone or at a specific situation. I think it's just an emotional response to how love can be both inspiring and sometimes destructive. It's like that duality of love. We've all experienced it, where we have this incredible relationship, but there's also part of it that can drain you, or can be obsessive, or it can always be a slightly negative element to it, but that's also what you love about it. So I think the song kind of tries to explore that.
Why move away from the guitar?
I think I've just done it a lot. I play guitar live. Both my last two albums were very guitar heavy, and when you write on one instrument for a long time, you start to rely on the same sort of chord changes and the same shapes, and it becomes less about what you're hearing and more about just muscle memory. So I just wanted to break that cycle.
And had you always played piano a lot, or is it something you had to kind of train yourself to?
I've always played a little bit of piano, but what I did with these sessions is, I actually built a little studio at my house, and there were lots of musicians coming in and out all the time during the recording process. So I'd be jamming something, and then someone else would come in and they'd start playing piano, and then someone else would come and throw some synths in, and so there was just this amazing kind of collaborative effort on the instrumentation side. So then I had these really nice little pieces, and then I came and I sang and wrote stuff around them. So it was a really beautiful kind of push and pull between the music stuff, which was me and two or three other musicians, and then all my lyrics and melodies kind of just came over that.
I'm always interested when people build studios at their homes, how they decorate them.
Well, right now it's very bare bones, but I do want to decorate it more. Right now it's just I've just tried to soundproof the room, so it's all soundboarded up, and it's like there's stands on the walls and stuff. So it doesn't look cool.
I'm sure it has its own kind of cool vibe.
It's got a kind of vibe to it. I've got a lava lamp in there, which is my...
That's cool. That's pretty
pretty much as far as I've gone. But I mean, it's taken so much time to actually treat the room so that sound doesn't bounce around, so you can actually hear what's going on. Now it's done, so now I'm going to get crazy.
Do you soundproof with those, the foam? It looks like egg cartons. Is that what you use?
Yeah, you can. I mean, I'm using boards with sort of foam attached to them.
Okay.
But it's a mission, and you have to measure it all and hang it up, and manual labor.
At least it's done now. At least it's done. You said you're going to go crazy. What do you want to put in there?
I don't know. I was thinking of there's this one wall where I was thinking of just putting up like a big canvas and having like one of my friends just paint something.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Just do something but handmade, something with like a painting or like graffiti or just something cool that's unique.
If you let all of your friends do it, it could go completely wrong.
Very wrong, yeah.
I don't know who your friends are.
I need to find some friends who have some serious talent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know you recorded your second album in Canada.
Yes.
This one is being recorded in South Africa.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to come out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
What can we expect?
Well, it was actually my first time recording back in South Africa for a while, and I must say I had a really good experience. I worked with Denham Harding, who just produced the Gangs of Ballet album and Prime Circle, and he's also in Just Ginger. He's the bassist.
Yeah.
So I've known him for a while, and we had an amazing sort of chemistry musically. He really got what I was trying to do, and I really wanted to find a way of creating energy without using guitar as the primary instrument. That was really my first goal.
Yeah.
And then we went into studio, and I went in with Ewald van Rensburg, who's the producer of Monarch, and the three of us kind of just conceptualized the sound, which is far more electronic, far more piano based, less of a band mentality, but far more focused on the songs and the songwriting. So I'm quite excited about it. I think it's a very contemporary sound. It's really a sound that I feel like I can run with and that I'm inspired by. which is really all you want, especially as a solo artist. You know, it's not like I have band members who are bouncing ideas off of each other. For me, I have to challenge myself. You know, it's like self-imposed. I have to kind of say, okay, no guitar, and then try and make it work. You know, so yeah, I think it's going to be a very different album, but I think very quite poppy and electronic.
I want to talk about some of those influences, because I think recording in Canada, you get influenced by all of these things that are foreign and international, and now you're back home. So what was influencing you when you sat down to write the songs?
I think firstly the challenge of trying new instruments. That was exciting. It was my first time writing in a studio. Usually I sit with a guitar and just write songs. This was my first time actually having the whole studio at my disposal, and you can use the studio as an instrument. So instead of saying, okay, these are the chords, this is this, and then this is the song, and then you go in and you record it. This was like, we have so many options, we have so many choices. Let's try and find new ways of creating energy where there's energy, and creating mood where there's mood, and you know, you have endless options. So it was very exciting to do that, and then also just to go back to writing, I think, my strength, which is ballads, you know, slow songs and introspective songs. You know, I think my last album was quite alternative and a little bit dark in a way. I think this album I was more positive, and I think I was also very, I enjoyed the writing process so much. You know, so I think it was just inspiring from a technical perspective, and just, I don't know. You never know why you write the song.
Do you have a favorite song so far?
There's another song called Souvenir, which we will be releasing as a single, which I just think, as a songwriter, I'm very proud of it. I think that it's a very complex song. There's lots of pieces to it, and it all sort of works in quite a unique way. So I'm proud of it as a songwriter.